Hey everyone, so I'm filming on my laptop again. I can't afford a camera, so this is the quality that is my videos are probably going to be. Also, I'm filming and it's dark outside, so that's probably not helping because it's all my lights are on and that's the light that I'm working from. I'm really sorry. Should have probably filmed this earlier, but I've had stuff to do. But basically in this video, I had someone say that they wanted to see a kind of studio art tour kind of thing. So I thought that I would show you kind of where I work and give you some tips on maybe improving where you're working and the best places to work. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm going to be carrying my laptop to show you, so it might be a bit kind of moving around. Sorry about that. But yeah, behind me, I'm in my room by the way. My desk is in my room, but I have some wardrobes. That's annoying. You can't see. Wardrobes there, wardrobes over there, and then my middle wardrobe. I decided to make my desk kind of studio thing because I don't have enough clothes to fill my wardrobes. So yes, if you can see, I've got my desk here, just here. I've got a box of just bits and pieces, like tubes if I need to send drawings off to people, extra pens and pencils and sharpeners and things like that. I've also got my Prismacolor pencils. I will be doing a review on them at some point. Just normal pencils, something that I can work on because I feel if I work on this it's a bit kind of bumpy, and it's got I don't know, just over the years it's got scratches and stuff and you can see it on my work, so I always work on something smooth. I've got folders and stuff here, so I can keep if I print out a portrait of someone, a photo of someone I'm going to draw from, then I just keep it all in here instead of chucking it out. Up here I've got some shelves, got pencils here, I've got pots of pencils and paints up here, just little knickknacks, and then just books and notebooks and files and things like that up here, and then I've kind of decorated the whole place with, I've got birthday cards from my 18th because that's kind of a main birthday, I think. I then also got posters from festivals and cinema tickets, and what else? Letters and magazine kind of stuff from magazines and stuff like that. So I've kind of just decorated it to look more welcoming in a way. I find it's a lot nicer to work somewhere where you feel comfortable, and I also love it how if I'm not working as well as I wanted to, my drawing's not going right, I'm not feeling it, it's really nice to kind of just look up at all the memories that I have, all the lovely things to read and have a look at, and it definitely does put me in the mood to draw. I have birthday cards up this wall, but they keep falling down, which is really annoying, so I actually do think that I'm going to just pull it all down, which is going to take me forever, and then just maybe paint all one colour, and then maybe put just a few things up, because some people may say it looks a bit cluttered, but I did like it. But seeing as everything keeps falling, I might change it again, and then I'll show you when it's fully done, but this is just it at the moment. I've got some lights above me in my wardrobe, but I'm planning on getting some white lights. If you didn't already know, white lights are they kind of represent daylight. So instead of them being yellow, they're white, and I think there's a blue one as well. These are just yellow normal lights, and it's a lot easier to work, like draw in, because sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like looking at the colours and they all look, well, some of them look similar, you can't really tell what's what and things like that, and also it's just, I think it's just harder to work in. So yes, I'm definitely probably going to be getting the blue and white lights at some point. I normally have my laptop in here to work from, so I have the drawing on my laptop and I just work from that. So I think my main tip for you guys is to keep everything organised, especially if you want to kind of do art as like a more, not really professional, but like take it to the next step instead of it just being a hobby. Definitely have files where you can just chuck things in, have notebooks, have boxes, have little pencil holders and things like that, just so you keep everything neat and tidy and you know where everything is. The other tip that I would give you, which is like the biggest tip ever, work somewhere that you feel comfortable working in and that is kind of your own space and that makes you happy. I used to work in the kind of, it's not really a computer room, just a room in my house where the computer, our computer, like house, what am I trying to say? Family computer was, yeah, I used to work in front of it from the computer, and I would always have to move my stuff out of the way and tidy up before I finished, after I finished drawing, so if anyone else wanted to use the computer they could. I'm the kind of person that takes a while to get into something, so it takes me a while to start the drawing, but once I've started, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour into it, I can just work solidly and just be really motivated and into it. But if I have to like move my stuff around, and it's kind of like I have to start that process all over again, and it just takes a lot longer. It's also not as nice if you're working in somewhere where other people are as well. It's not really like personal to you, and it may not be as motivational either. I find that because I've got letters from, like, I've got a letter from this little girl from I met on holiday, just saying that she loved my drawings and how she was going to miss me, and it was really sweet, and I put that up on my wall, and it's nice to read that. I've also got letters from like family when I went like away for a PGL trip in like year 6. It's just nice to look back on things like that, and I think if you don't have stuff that's personal to you around you, you can kind of drift off or get, what am I trying to say? I think just make it your own. And I'm not saying go out and buy a new wardrobe either, because I obviously have this in my wardrobe. Yeah, don't go out and buy a wardrobe to make this personal space. If you have like a desk in your room or a table in your room, just use that, and then maybe put a few photos or magazine bits and pieces or drawings, just hang them like around where you would be working, so it kind of motivates you and keeps you happy. And yeah, I'd say that's about it really. Yeah, that is it. I hope I kind of helped some of you, and I hope you kind of like the idea of me having a studio in my wardrobe. I kind of want to know where you guys work as well, so send me photos on like Instagram and stuff like that of where you like to draw. Maybe you could give me some ideas as well of like how to decorate my wardrobe. And I hope that you guys like this video, and also let me know what videos you want to see next. I should be posting another video next week, and then I'll be doing it weekly, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me so long to post an actual video since my introduction, but you will definitely hear from me next week, so I will see you then. Bye guys!